Good morning, everybody. It's Sharon with Simply Canning, and I'm going to talk to you today about a cookbook that I recently got. Every once in a while, I get people who would like me to review their products, and sometimes they're applicable, and sometimes they're like totally off topic, and I don't even bother with it. But I love cookbooks, and I'm betting that some of you guys like cookbooks too. So I'm going to review German meals at Oma's. Now, Oma is actually a lady that I know from online. She's an online acquaintance, and she's got a website, and it's all about German cooking. I mean, there's all kinds of recipes on there. And she developed this cookbook. And so she sent me one. So there's my disclaimer. This was sent to me for review. I was not paid in any way for this, but it's traditional dishes for the home cook. Now, you look at this cookbook, and there's lots of things that I like about it. One is the beautiful pictures. Everybody likes a cookbook with pictures, and you know what? It's not easy to develop these. She's got beautiful images in here, and I don't know if she took these or not, but every recipe has a picture of what the recipe is going to look like, and so I always like that in a cookbook. Another nice thing about it is every recipe up here in the corner, it shows how many people it serves. The majority of them serve 4 people. There's a few in here that serve 6. I don't see any smaller, 4 to 6. Mostly it's 4 to 6 people. All of these recipes will serve. And it has the German name of the recipe and the history of the recipe, which I'm always interested in stuff like that. I'm just kind of a history buff. And so it's one of my favorite topics to study. I homeschool, and so I always like to study history. Anyway, so she's got historical information in here about all of the recipes. And she has information scattered throughout about different areas of where these recipes come from. And so that's neat. It's got a little bit of history in there. Now the recipes themselves, like here's one, it's called, I'm not German, I don't speak German, and I'm probably going to slaughter this, Krautflecken mit Speck. And what's nice is she has the English version, which is cabbage noodles and bacon. I know what cabbage noodles and bacon is, and it sounds really good. So that's neat. And then they have like a little bit of history behind the recipe here. And then in the bottom of each recipe, she has like tips and tricks on how to make them, like ways to adapt it if you don't have certain ingredients, that you can adapt things to what you have on hand. Or like this one says here, if you do want to make these entirely traditionally, instead of using a kitchen gadget, use a wooden cutting board. And so she has ways that you can actually make it more traditional. So what she's done is she's taken the traditional recipes and really adapted them to modern kitchens. A lot of these recipes, it looks like, come from her family. I am probably going to start with, I had 2 recipes that I've picked out here. Bread dumplings. Now we like dumplings, but these are not just your ordinary dumplings. This has all kinds of onions and nutmeg and garnish and parsley and different things like that in there. So it makes it look really fun. And the other one I'm going to do is red cabbage with apples. So I bought a big red cabbage the other day, and I've got apples on hand, and so I'm going to make that also. So check it out, German Meals at Oma's. JustLikeOma.com is her website, and I put a link to it. I love it. I hope you guys like it too. Have a great day.